Welcome to the Tint Life Podcast with Montana, the Tint Craftsman, Kayla Ramirez, and Alicia Yancey's, brought to you by Pro Tinter and sponsored by Solar FX Window Films. Let's dive into the Tint Life together.
You are now tuned into Women Wednesday here on the Tint Life Podcast.
Welcome to the Tint Life Podcast. I'm your host, Montana. I'm here with one of my lovely co-hosts.
I'm Kayla Ramirez, owner of Goddess Window Tinting, and we're here to empower women, share their stories, and share some tint knowledge. Sorry.
No problem. I'll be filling in for Alicia. Alicia is actually, congratulations to Alicia, because she is moving into her shop. So she's pretty busy with trying to get that situated. And like I say, we are so proud of her for her major move, so congratulations.
Yes,
and
congratulations.
Kayla, so I'll let you you want to bring in our guest, our special guest?
So we'll let her introduce herself, though. We're super excited to have her.
Hi, you guys.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, Eileen de Puerto Rico. My name is Eileen Carrero. I'm in Puerto Rico. I've been doing film for a little bit more than 10 years, a little bit more.
Wow, that's amazing. So what got you into tinning?
It's a really crazy story. It wasn't the direction that I was going in for. I've never actually been really open with it. Many people have asked me because it's not common that women do film. And it's less common that you have a shop that's yours. Mm-hmm. I have it myself alone. So I actually, picture this. I was 23 years old. I had a boyfriend, and he was interested. He was doing window film, and they were selling the shop. So he asked me for 10 grand, and he put 10 grand, and we bought it together. It's a really crazy story. It's not like I was into film. It's not that that's what I had planned out to happen. So we bought it together. I was 23 years old. We ended up getting married. I have a beautiful 14-year-old daughter.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. It didn't work. He left, I stayed. So I started in the business not knowing anything at all. He did maybe like 2 years in the business. It was very different times as well. Economy was very different. But I stayed, and I got divorced, and I stayed in the business. I started off with one employer that had been in the beginning. And I just stayed. I worked in many places. I worked fast food. I worked here in Puerto Rico is very tropical. I worked last job that I had. I bartended before being here. That was my last official job. I did that for a year. I bartended in a year. I got divorced. And one day I was just sitting here at the shop, and I had one employer at that time. And I had made maybe $700 that week. That was clean. And that for me was crazy money. I know $700 is nothing. We're talking 12 years back.
Yeah.
And that for me was oh my God, I was making maybe $250 bartending a week or something. We're in Puerto Rico, you guys, the numbers are very different.
Yeah.
So seeing that and having in mind that I had a daughter, right? I just fell in love with the people. Yeah. Making the people come back and seeing them and creating that bond and making money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's way less stressful, I'm sure, than bartending.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Yeah. And I honest, I think that part of that year took me to actually learn to work with people here. Like
Yeah.
that patience that you have to have as a bartender. Oh my God.
Yeah. I
That
bet
was
that
like,
really helped.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because
That,
I've
Wow.
been at the bars with my friends while they were bartending, and like the people spitting on you while they're talking and just being crazy. Like I'm sure that was really like it did teach you patience.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that's wow. Cause I tried to bartend one time, but I couldn't remember the drinks. Like I couldn't make drinks. I couldn't remember. So they put me in. They called me a bar back. They put me on the back, so I would just hand people what they needed, and it was crazy. I say, no, this ain't for me. I can't do it. But it's
Yeah,
you got to be good. You got to be good doing it. So I give you a round of applause for even
yeah. Thank
doing the bartending because it ain't easy. So okay. So the 10, right? So all right. So y- is it different? How many shops like in your area? Like pretty much where you at?
Okay, no, in Puerto Rico, okay, Puerto Rico is very small. It's I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot of women that are starting in the industry that are that are working in other shops. I think I'm the only one that has a shop, maybe as like owner such. But I've
Okay.
seen talent. Puerto Rico is small. Everyone knows each other. Every shop knows who's who. Um, Basically, I'm the only woman in the industry in this island, basically. And most people know the story that I've just told you, because everyone knows like whoever
Yeah.
comes from whoever and how it works out. So I didn't want to like, a lot of people have asked me about it because it's not common. I just feel that it's an industry where you can do so many different things in so many different ways that it's awesome. Everyone I see so many different personalities when I go to the events that we were last month. It's
Yeah.
Right.
You
just
did awesome, by the way.
thank you, thank you. No, I thought I never competed before. Like I was just like, wow, and
Oh,
it
for
was
real?
just competing for me was awesome. Because you
Yeah.
know how scared you get to know that you're competing.
I
Right.
bet.
Like
Right.
you do that every day at your shop, but it's not the same when people are looking at you.
Yeah. And
Nah, nah,
timing
nah. It's
you
definitely.
and
Mhm.
analyzing and
Oh.
recording.
And then you have
But you
like
did good.
awesome people. You have awesome people. There was so much talent there that it's just like, oh my God, I'm gonna be honest. When I got to that event, I thought I was an 8. Like I evaluate my installation myself. I got out of there thinking I'm a 4.
Yeah,
There
because
was
there's so
so
much
much
talent.
talent.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
I was like a sponge with everyone.
Yeah, yeah. No, I agree. Me too. I was the best tenor around me, and then I met the real best tenors, and it was like, wow, I
Yes.
have a lot of room to grow. And it was honestly like encouraging though, like all the room there was to grow and things that they could teach us. Like it was eye opening. And
Yeah,
you did
it was.
so good with that torch. Oh my God. I was watching
Right.
you and I was like, oh my God.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do
How
you
how long
torch
have how
drink?
long have you been? Yeah, that's our question. How long have you
Yeah.
been using the torch?
Okay, so I don't know if you guys remember the Hurricane Maria in Puerto Rico that was really bad. It was like
Oh,
maybe
okay.
6 years ago, I think it
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
We had no power for like 2 months.
Oh my
So
God.
here, yeah, we had no power. So I'm gonna be honest, my business had to run, yes or yes, because it's lovely to have a window film business or the automobile industry, but if you don't wake up and you're not there opening your business, you don't get money. It's a
Yeah.
Right.
fact. So
Yeah.
it was like I had no light, and I had a small generator that can maybe do just the basic lights. Blowers are high in resistencia, so I opted for the torch. That's where we learned. I had great
Wow.
installers at that moment. I had maybe like 4 installers. So we're like, let's just try it out. We started using them until we just like had to. It was just like we didn't have power. We needed to make money. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, those
Wow.
torches they come in handy. That's exactly like I said. And then a lot of guys I know, they're mobile and they use the torch a
Mhm.
lot. You know what I mean? Because they don't really have electricity to be able to plug a heat gun in and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they will pull out their torch. But yeah, you did your thing with the torch at Tenor
Thank
Battles.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
definitely. And another question is now, hey, you do training. Do you have like a tent training like classes
Okay.
at your shop or something like that?
Yes, I'm doing females. Okay, so this is the
Okay.
Awesome.
dynamic. I have a lot of girls. I have a lot of females that are interested in the window film, right? They don't want to do the traditional hair, lashes, makeup. There's a lot of women that want to do something different. The thing is that in this industry, it's sadly to say, we're not welcome.
Yeah.
It's like, you know,
It's changing. It's
So
changing.
yeah,
It's
It
it's
is.
changing.
going to. Oh yeah, yeah, it is. It is. It is.
Yeah.
So I went this year on TV. I know Puerto Rico is small, but I did go on TV doing my film, my installation. So from there, I got females writing to me that they wanted to learn. So I take just 10 girls at a time.
Okay.
I do a whole day class, and I do the practice. I do the basic info about the film, and then I make them fall in love with the money because I just take an hour of talking about you pay this and you charge this, and then when you talk about numbers, that's what gets them going.
Yeah.
Besides that, I in that basic class that I give them, because it's kind of hard to give a lot to 10 at the same time. I do have 3 installers with me, not by myself. It's not by myself. So I give individual as well out of that group. Maybe 1 or 2 that would contact me, meet, I want individual classes. So then I do one-on-one. I try to not, when I do one-on-one, not take more than 3. So I'm
Okay.
giving
Okay.
that option because I see that it's not the same. I've had girls that come that are with someone that's in the film industry. It's not the same when you try to teach your pareja, your couple. You don't have the same tolerance to like manage the learning ability that you need. You need to have patience when you're showing someone. And the same, and
Yeah.
another thing, as women, I think we understand each other better.
Yeah. Yeah. We really do. That's why it's so much easier and like so just amazing talking to all the women because like it's like they actually get it, like and Montana understands, he helps me a lot, but like, you know, Alicia, like she understands the hard part of it, the part that the guys don't get. There's a lot of
Yeah,
challenges and like,
yeah,
ugliness that we see sometimes that is just it's hard to overcome.
yeah.
Right. So okay, so check this out. What has been your, I want to say, the challenges you faced in the industry since you really, you know what I'm saying, started getting more into it? Like what kind of challenges and like, you know what I'm saying, that from a woman's side, because a lot of women, and like I say, because this is Women Wednesday, and a lot of women be want to know, because they deal with similar things. Some of your challenges and how have you been able to deal with those, you know what I'm saying, and overcome 'em?
Okay, so there's a few challenges, but the most that I can relate with females that are in the industry, I think it's when we're on one-on-one with the client and the client thinks that he knows more than us
Yeah.
and tries to make us feel like we don't know. I'm going to give you an example. Cars from 2008 already come push button. That's been there for a really long time. I've had clients come to me like if I was dumb and tell me, "Oh, you have to be inside the car and press the button," and it's just because they're males. They're males. They want to tell me how to turn on the car with a button. That's been happening for a very long time.
Oh my god.
Does that happen to you?
Wow.
No,
Does that happen to
never
you?
happened.
Does that happen to me?
Well,
Yes, that
but that's the
happens to
thing.
me.
I had people come into the shop that tried me like
Yes.
that too, though. You know what I mean? So that's crazy because I don't get why they do that. But they like one person would tell me, okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying, this push button, you don't need the key. Like they'll try to hold the key fob in their pocket, and then they'll be like, well, you
Well,
know,
I
you
thought
it's
it
a
was
push
a
start. So
female thing. Thank you for telling me that. I thought it was a female thing. I was like, maybe
yeah,
they don't know that
yeah,
I know to turn on a car. Okay, so
right.
it happens to me.
They really be thinking like we don't know. I think they really underestimate tenors, and then a female they really kind of challenge y'all
Oh
because they
no.
thinking you know a woman.
I've been here. I've been here for more than 10 years, and still the client walks past me and goes to my installer to ask for price.
Wow.
That's
Yeah, that
that's
happens to me too.
happens. It's
And
like,
he's
and they
all,
don't.
"That's my boss."
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I think it's
Yeah.
funny though.
And does it happen to you that they confuse you with the wife or something?
Oh my god,
'Cause
I had a guy one time say, "Wow, behind every powerful man is a supportive woman." And I was like, "I'm his boss. What are you talking
oh
about?"
yeah, that happens
So
to me.
yeah,
That happens
yeah.
to all my installers. It happens to, yeah, it does. But it's nice. It's nice. Eh, you know.
Yeah. So when are say you know the WFR is coming up, right? Are you coming to the window film?
I think so. There's two events,
Oh,
one back to
right.
back.
That's
Oh, there
right.
is?
So I'm still
WFCT.
deciding on which one I'm going. Yeah, yeah. There's two events.
Yeah.
Like one is in September, the other one is in August. Like they did them
Ri-
together. I would love to go to
Right.
everyone.
Yeah. It's gonna be I know I'm saying WFR is gonna be like I say pretty much a lot of different things going on, a lot of knowledge being shared, a lot of different competitions, and you'll be able to, you know what I'm saying, win some different things. So it's a lot of challenging going on, and it's a lot of knowledge being shared. So it's gonna be pretty good this year, you know, because last year it was good, but it keeps getting better and better as they have them. So that's the good thing about it. So yeah, it'd be good if you can come check it out. That'd be
That's
great.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
Yeah, there's
nice.
money up
Tennessee,
for
right?
grabs
Tennessee.
for Is there money involved in the other one?
I think they do.
I
I
think,
think
yeah,
I'm not too
I
sure, but
think
I
both.
think they give away. Yeah, I think they give away. I think you got to be one of the first. I think do a first, second, and third place maybe or something like that. But yeah, but they're real strict at the other one like that. Now WFR is strict too. I'm gonna say yeah, it's strict too. But I'm saying like WFCT is more like tradition. You can't pull any seals at WFCT. You know you can't do none of that. So
Mm-hmm.
you got it take you back to when you first started, like two staging. Like you got to peel off the car, or air peel, or whatever you got to do, hand cutting and all that stuff. Which they really it's challenging every time. Like my first time at WFCT was I think year before last, but yeah, it was a good experience. You know, like I say, I enjoy competing against. You know what I'm saying? Just doing it for the experience and the challenge because it helps me become better
Mm-hmm.
every time I do them. So I like
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
And it is
Yeah,
in Tennessee. Yeah, it's in Tennessee. Where's the other one?
in Orlando.
Orlando,
Yep.
I think.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Orlando.
How far is that trip from you for you to Orlando? Like
Maybe
it's
two
not too far,
hours
is
and
it?
30 minutes. No. 2
Oh
hours from Puerto Rico. Yeah, it's a quick trip from Orlando from here. Yeah,
wow.
That's
it's
nice.
quick.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Man, I didn't know Puerto Rico was that. Okay,
Puerto
so yeah.
Rico's next. Yeah, and it's really close. It's really
Wow.
close.
I gotta come. I gotta visit Puerto Rico. I gotta
I
come over there.
know. I want to too.
I'm gonna come over there and tent with you
Nice. It's
for a
Mhm.
few days.
Of course. Yes, I love it. I love criticism, positive. I love like to have the every time that when I travel, I try to look for shops. I invite myself. I'm gonna be honest. I've had no's and I've had yes, and I'm gonna like it's fine. You say no, that's fine. It's your loss because I
Yeah.
think that we can share our knowledge. It's awesome. We're very far away, and we're doing the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, and there's no
I don't see what the
competition in
problem
it.
is.
Yeah.
Right. But my thing is
I'm gonna
not
be
I'm
honest.
saying, you know,
I don't want to do all the cars. Who wants to do more than what kind of cars? Like it's like crazy. Like
Yeah,
There's so many
yeah, they don't
cars.
get it.
Yeah.
But hey, now the women,
You would be overwhelmed.
Yeah. Yeah, we need
yeah,
help. We need each other.
right, working together.
Mhm.
But a lot of guys underestimate. You know what I mean? Underestimate women. You know what I mean? I always sit back and I study. You know what I'm saying? I sit back and watch and observe. But see, the thing is
Mhm.
about women. I notice women like they. It's like y'all focus on advancing, like you know what I'm saying, like so y'all make sure y'all getting better, even though the men do it too, but women are just totally different, how they do things, and it's good to see women in the industry and professional, like you know what I'm saying, y'all not out there doing no bootleg jobs or messed up tent jobs, like y'all really doing great work. So I definitely commend y'all on that, so that's good.
Thank you. Thank
So,
you.
wow,
Yeah.
but
I think it's because we're so open and welcoming, whereas men are more competitive and, like less soft, I guess. Like men are just so hard that they're like they have that barrier up that they're like, no, your competition or like it's just different. Like women are just so much more welcoming. Like it's
yeah, I don't think women
And I'm
really
gonna
look
be
at each other
honest.
as that.
Clients don't say no to women. Like clients, I think we work around it. Like it's like since we're not common that it's women. I'm gonna like for me in the beginning it was like, oh my god, I'm gonna do this. I'm a woman, but then it's like, oh my god, I am a woman, so people are gonna notice that I'm different, and
yeah,
that's what's
yeah.
made me like. So, like people like know, oh, la muchacha, the girl that does film, the girl that does film, the woman that does film. Like it makes us actually more special than so
Mhm.
many men that are wearing the competition. I'm gonna be honest, we're rememberable.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think.
absolutely. I agree.
Right.
It makes it easier. I mean, because we're more approachable, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all stand out. You know what I'm saying? When you see I like I just
Yes.
for real, I like seeing women tent. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing with me. I'd be like, okay, yeah,
Mhm.
she's good. You know what I mean, and stuff like that. But it's just amazing to see a woman tent and do PPF or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because that when we seen you with the torch, it was like, okay, you
I
know what I'm
know.
saying?
I was like, oh, she's
Like,
a
yeah.
badass.
You know,
I
so
was
yeah,
so amazed.
But I had to, I had to. Thank you. I had to change the way I saw it when I started doing vinyl. I don't know if you guys do this over there where you're from, but in Puerto Rico, when we start school, our notebooks, we laminate our notebooks when we're small, like in school, or our moms
Hmm.
laminate our notebooks. So it's like the contact paper that we use, like transparent. I don't know if you guys know what contact paper is, like the paper
yeah, I
that
know what you're
comes
talking
like
about.
Orica that's like transparent pass to somewhere
Okay.
else. Okay.
Okay,
So we
Yeah.
use that in Puerto Rico to laminate our notebooks and our school books. So when I started doing vinyl, I just had to think that I was doing that. That's all I was thinking because I didn't want to say in my mind that it was challenge. I didn't
Yeah.
want my mind to think that I couldn't dominate it. So I started like
Yeah.
looking at it that way and different things as well. It's for me, I just like ceramic. Give you an example. Ceramic coating. I'm gonna say more or less it looks like doing nails. Think
Hmm.
about it. We gotta prep our nails. We gotta take off all the oil. We gotta clean the base to put the acrylic on for it can stick well. Like I changed my mind and like to learn
wow,
because I didn't like film. I didn't choose to be in film. So I had to like think about it that way. I'm like, okay, I don't have a beauty salon. I don't have a hair salon, but nails is like this and vinyl is like this. And I started seeing like in film, for me, film was the hardest to learn. I'm gonna be
Hmm.
honest. I don't know
So
what's
yeah,
harder
you
for you guys, but for film for me was the
that's what I've heard too. Yeah, no, I want to learn how to wrap so bad. So you wrap full cars?
hardest. Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
choose to do it. I do more like capotas, the black panoramic look. I don't choose to do it because here in PR, the money is not good. I'm gonna be honest. The work that you gotta put into it, it's not worth what is being charged over here. And film is more available and more, you know, profitable for me. So if I do vinyl, I would do like the hood, or everything has its price. If the client wants it and is able to pay it, I'll do it. But I don't emphasize in wasting a space because I have 3 spaces for cars. I don't have a big shop. My shop has only 3 cars at the same time.
That's good.
So
that
I
is
don't
a
like
good
to
size,
waste
actually.
one space on something that's gonna. I wish I had, because it's not that high as either. So, but I don't want to be ungrateful. I am very appreciative of what I have. But I don't want to. I don't like having cars stuck like more than a week because it takes more money than what I actually gain in the week with the film. I put in cars constantly. So,
Yeah.
That's why I stopped doing I stopped wrapping vehicles because just how my space is. I didn't want to have that space held up, working on that vehicle, trying to wrap it, and then I'm trying to tint and they're not really paying the money. It's just not even worth it. So I just kind of backed away from it. And like I said, I'll do quick things, like you say, if they want to do a chrome delete or they want to do the hood, the roof, something like that. But I wouldn't do nothing that would take too much time. Like, nah. Yeah.
it's
So
too much
I
work,
understand.
and then it's not profitable, at least here. But tint is good, PPF is good. Detailing is a little bit saturated where I'm at. There's a lot of people doing detailing, so
well, detailing's a lot of work anyway, so
it's more or less.
Yeah. So what are some like goals?
It is a lot of work as well.
Yeah. What are some like goals you have for like this upcoming like year or so?
Okay, this coming year, well, goals, I'm gonna be honest. I've been 2 years trying out different films. I haven't clicked with something that I've fallen in love with. I did do my first 8-10 years. I did Suntech for that amount of time. And now I'm looking for another option. I've been 2 years checking films, trying to see what is better for my shop. I think every shop is different. So I plan on this year making it happen, deciding on what I want to have. So that is one of my goals. I need to find something great for PR because the heat here is crazy and the humid here is crazy.
Yeah.
And in the future, I'm gonna be honest. I just want to grow. I think everyone wants to grow, and just I want to learn more installations. I want to learn myself more commercial. I noticed that in commercial, I was not good at those competitions. I can do it. I know how to do it, but that drop, I've never seen that. That was the first time that I actually see.
Me too.
That
It was
drop.
amazing.
That was blow my. I was like, how can I not seen this before? And I want to try. I've actually tried, and it hasn't worked out for me. I've tried like twice, but
keep trying. Keep
Yeah,
trying because you'll get it because you really
but
it is profitable.
It's like how they just right? Yeah,
I
they drop
know.
it, and then you don't even have to. I'm still figuring it out.
I recorded it. I'll send you the recording.
So if
What you
anyone
say?
is
What
following this
you saying? Hold on.
podcast,
You talking about when they you talking about when you drop the film and it unpeeled itself?
Yeah.
You talking about that drop? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The
really
film,
hard.
like
they go like that because I noticed that they tighten it up a lot before they do that.
Yeah.
I've tried it like here at my shop after the event, and
that's hey, the film. What that you need to go ahead and if you make that switch, you'll be able to do that drop. What you talking about? easily.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
and we'll
saying?
tell
For
you
real,
which
like
film is
you you
good.
you you will be able to do that drop because I do it all the time. But it's like it's how the liner and how the film is made. You know what I'm saying? And once you do that drop, then it peels itself, and then you can go straight to the glass with it. But yeah, you definitely yeah, I'm telling you, check it
That's
out,
the
check it
problem
out.
with the
Get
film.
you yeah, I'm
It
telling
is.
you, like, cause look, I was having that issue, like for real, I was having that issue. This was
Hmm.
some years ago, but I was having that issue. I was like, how is these guys doing this? You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't figure it out. But then I'm telling you, once I switched and I tried it, I don't have no issue. Like I honestly, I can drop the film and the liner peels off, so easily. But I'm telling you, just try it. You know what I'm saying? If you can get a sample sent your way or something, and tell them to send you some, and then
Yeah.
try it and
Yeah,
tell
I'm
me.
looking forward. I'm looking forward to try it. Yeah, I'm going in that direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's amazing the difference how the film, you know what I'm saying, the different types of film you work with and the difference in it. And that's what I had to really realize, you know what I'm saying? Because I was with a film company for so long, and I really didn't check
Hmm.
out any other film, and then I was afraid to check out to deal with any other films because I didn't want to just switch, and then I got to worry about something. So that's when I told you, like, I did my research. You know what I mean? I
Hmm.
kind of, you know what I mean? I got a sample. I got some sent to me. I tried that out, and I was like, man, I was like, okay, so this really is a better film, like the quality wise of it. It shrunk better, everything, just the whole overall look, how clear it was. And that's what made me, on top of the company being a good company. I've dealt with companies that really don't care about me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what really kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Is
Yeah.
I'm dealing with a company, and I'm spending my money, which I may not be a mega shop, a huge shop, but I'm still spending my money with you. And
Hmm.
for someone to just not really care about the small shop,
Yeah, I feel you.
yeah. So
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah,
I got you.
definitely.
Yeah, I got that feeling as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay? So another thing, do you planned on? Are you going to stay in Puerto Rico? Are you going to move to? Are you tell me how long are you going to stay there for the remainder?
I'm gonna be honest of my life. No, I hope not. For the remainder of my life, no. I do live here. I have my daughter. She's 14. She wherever she wants to study, she does want to move to study when she graduates. That's a very long term goal. Wherever she wants to go, I will be behind her because I have no family. I am an orphan. I only have her and my grandmother. So I have no family. So wherever she follows, I will continue following after her. And I'm going to be honest, I lost el miedo, the mm, I'm not scared to go any part of the world. I did it in Puerto Rico where cars are like ridiculously low budget paid. Like when I started off 10 years ago, I did cars for $50, full 4 door up front, back, front
Wow.
windshields for $20. That's when I started. Yeah, when we
That's
started,
crazy.
and anyone that is in Puerto Rico knows that that is true because everyone was giving those prices like that. Like front windshields, $20 installation.
Oh my
If you had film
Wow.
and we had to take it off, like maybe that stopped happening for Maria, for the hurricane. That from and up it went differently. The removals, we didn't charge them before. That was not something that we would charge
Oh my
because
God.
the economy here is not now is better, but we wouldn't charge removals. If the client came for a 4 door car, let's say a Corolla, I would do it for $60, $70, including the front windshield. So I already did
Wow.
that. Like I can move wherever she chooses to go. I know I can make it. I know how to
Yeah,
get
you're gonna
Right.
film. At
Right.
least
thrive. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
yeah, it wouldn't matter.
Man,
I think when you
wow.
learn how to use your
I,
hands, you just lose that being scared.
Yeah.
right. And then the good thing about tin and having that skill and the knowledge, you honestly can go anywhere,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah,
and set
window is
up. You know what I
everywhere.
mean? Like,
It's crazy.
right. So I'm like, that's the best thing
Window film is
about the
everywhere.
women.
Just put it out. Just look it up. Google charges what. Do your investigation. Whoever charges most, that's where I'm going.
Yeah. Yeah. Arizona. Go to Arizona. That's what I've heard. Arizona or Texas.
Arizona is expensive. Window film.
The window film is
Texas. I
because
know
it's
Texas is
so hot.
expensive. Window film.
Yeah.
Yeah, Texas is even
But there's a
down.
lot of
Well,
people in Texas. I think we go to Texas.
yeah, Texas
It's a
is Texas
big
is
state
huge.
though. So I mean
The
it's
Texas is big.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
Different
Florida.
parts of Florida. Yeah, Florida is good, you know what I mean? But different parts of it, because they do have some people down there charging real low prices
Mhm.
for film. Like I think they say some
Yeah.
guys at the flea market, they tint cars for $50 and $60, full cars. But you know,
Wow.
like I say, they just pretty much slap the
Really?
tint on. They don't clean or do anything. They
Mm,
tint cars for that cheap down there in certain
mm,
areas. But most of the professional shops, they charging a good amount of money to tint. So yeah, Florida's good too, you know what I mean? But right now it's kind of like the market is pretty good. It's
Mhm.
pretty good. So
Yeah, I
I
think in
think
yeah.
Texas like the
anywhere in the
lowest
world,
is
when you go to these events, yeah.
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 Yeah. So man, so wow, Puerto Rico. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna visit Puerto Rico and come down there and
I'm gonna go
tent.
with you. We'll go
Yeah, we
together.
have to go down there and visit and and check you out. So are you thinking about the women that you train? Are you
Yeah.
thinking about hiring like some of those to come work for you?
Yeah, that is as well. Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
did have, yeah, at some point during COVID, I had two females. We were three in total installing. Um, and it was a game changer. I'm gonna be honest, people loved seeing women install. Like
Yeah.
you pass by my shop, and plus I'm in the highway. I'm like in the freaking freeway, and people putting in gas, people passing, and be like seeing girls, and then like they're you. It was really good. It was a big movement having females installing.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be honest. I want for this industry, you need to have people that are cautious with cars. So
Right.
that's like a big priority that I want. If I show someone again, very important. Everything is coming electronic. Water is a
Mhm.
big influence, and people are
Right.
being very picky with their cars, and they should be. So yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's it's
Yeah.
it's
Definitely have,
doable. It's doable. Showing more people.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just a
Yeah.
learning curve. I mean, we'll figure it out.
That and a lot of people, if you train them not to spray like excessive water, you know what I mean? A lot of people spray a lot of water, you know what I mean? You just have to spray enough, you know what I mean? Like I've seen guys just, I'm talking about, they don't even cover the dashboard or nothing. They just spray water everywhere, don't cover the dashboard. I was like,
Mhm.
oh man, that's gonna cost you one day. Like, if you keep continuing to do that, like
Yeah,
you have to protect the vehicles. That's the thing, because
yeah,
otherwise you're gonna be
I have.
spending money and losing out. So nah, but yeah, definitely.
Yep.
But that'll be great though. All a shop, women, number of women in there is 10.
Yeah.
Like that'd be pretty cool. They have to put that in the.
Yeah.
You had to get your article in the magazine with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. That would be nice. It would be nice. I'm gonna be honest. It would be nice, but I do feel I don't want to like say that I would go for all women because I have like everyone has different kind of clients, and I think everyone in my shop does a different part that's very important. I'm gonna give you an example. Older ladies come, and if they have to change something or they have to remove a sticker or something simple, because in Puerto Rico we use our tags. I know you guys have tags on your license plate on the back, right? Is that like everywhere in the States, or just
On the back, yeah.
your yearly tag that
Yeah.
goes
Oh,
on your
on the
license plate,
windshield.
right? On the back.
This,
Oh, it goes
We
on the
don't have that on
windshield
the
for
back.
us.
We have it on the front windshield.
Yeah.
You
That's how
have
it
it
is
on your
here.
front windshield?
In Texas.
not the Texas.
Oh,
That's how y'all have y'all. Yeah, y'all
You're
had
talking
y'all
about
windshield.
inspection sticker, not license plate, right?
No,
yeah,
she talking about the light.
yeah.
Okay.
The inspection ticket, we have it in front of our windshield. So when we do front windshields installation, because we are allowed to 35% in Puerto Rico.
Oh, wow.
You can go to
Nice.
35% front windshield. Yeah, I do a lot of front windshields. And now
That's crazy.
having this issue where we have to take off the tag has been a plus to my business, because I'm going to give you an example. If you came and you did the film with me, and the percentage of your film, the sticker is inside. So I have to take it out, and there's a hole. There's going to be a hole there.
Mm-hmm.
So you basically asked me to do the removal and do it again. So it's been like a plus. The first 5 days of the month is the changing of the tags of every person.
Wow.
So those days are like really busy. Front windshield, front
Wow.
windshield, front windshield. We take it off, we put it back. And that's been a really good thing. I'm gonna be honest. The government changed it now, so it's been good in that area. But I did notice that yeah, it's crazy, the front windshield. Um, since we have that issue with the front windshield, um, we do get like the same kind of clients, okay, same kind of clients, and I don't know, it's a benefit. I guess it's a benefit from it. I guess I see it that way. I don't know.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
y'all would okay. So they pay you to remove it. They pay you to remove it and then put it back on.
And put it back on.
Like it.
Yeah,
Wow. That's
because it has the hole from the tag.
wow. That's because over here, like certain places that do them, we came up with a thing that you can put on it where you can just kind of you can pull the inspection kind of like that little sticker out and then put it back in without doing anything to the windshield.
what do you mean?
You know what I mean? But no, it's like a little thing, like it's made like they call it like static clean, but
Oh.
it sticks on the glass. It doesn't like have any adhesive on it, but it sticks on it. You can remove it and put it back on. But if you did that in Puerto Rico, then that'll lose money. You'll lose money. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to do that over there because they pay you to take it off and put it back on. So right,
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. They're getting rid of inspections in Texas completely.
Oh, they are.
Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully that doesn't happen for you.
Yeah, that's Puerto
Probably
Rico,
just a
man.
Texas thing.
35% on the windshield.
That's
like,
crazy dark. Oh my God. People would eat that up here. The darkest
Yeah.
legal here is like 80%.
Yeah, we can't have none on the windshields in Georgia, but people still do it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they still tint it, but it's against the law to have the windshield tinted. They give you a fat ticket for
I
it.
didn't know.
Yeah, yep, over here, Georgia.
Here, if it's less than 35, they'll give you a ticket. If it's less than 35%, you get $100 fine.
Yeah, that sounds
Wow.
about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most
So
people
check
go
this.
like legal. I'm be honest. Most of my clients, they all go legal or
Check this out, Eileen. What would you like to say for a message just sharing pretty much to the women in the industry? You know what I'm saying? Just what would you like to share with them, like, you know what I'm saying, to kind of inspire them to
Advice.
keep advice and stuff like that, because we have a lot of women listeners, and whatever you can share with them that can kind of help them, or just whatever, just share something with them.
yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I think that you need. I think that to be in this, if you're going to go in this industry, just have it like know that it's a process as well as everything else. You're not going to learn how to do everything from the beginning. I'm still learning. I think we never stop learning. You must be open to learn from other people. Till this day, I learn from my colleagues. The guys that I have working with me, they come from different shops. Sometimes I take a pause and I'm like, oh my God, how did you do that? Pause. This is time to learn. And I will stop production and take 5 minutes and like we will all look at what this installer is doing. Like I will stop production because what he knows from other places that he's been, he's gonna show me and vice versa. Like you can be in this industry 20 years and I've seen 20 years installers know nothing. I've seen them.
Yeah.
COVID hit, all my installers left. I tried like 12 installers. I fired, I got more, I fired, I changed. And so I found something that I can work with. I'm not saying that I found a 10, but I have people that are willing to learn. Like, I'm going to be honest, we will stop production. And I'm like, oh, and when we do removals, we're like guessing what film is this, what film, and the whole day we're learning. So that is very important if you're going to be in this industry. You can't think that you know everything, if even if you're the
Yeah.
boss of your shop. You
Yeah.
can't. I had an installer tell me once, you're opening films without checking what you have here, and you have here, and you're opening boxes with the rush. And I felt like small. I was like, oh my God, it's true. Like if you're not open to take that criticism from other people that are in your industry, I don't take criticism from people that are out. I don't take criticism from my family. I don't take criticism from friends that are not in the industry. I take criticism from people like you and I, because we do the same thing. You know what I'm talking about when we're doing that installation and Alexis with the Twitter bothering you and the film is not going inside and you're like going crazy. Like you and I can understand that. Our family is not going to understand that. So
Yeah.
I emphasize every woman that is in the industry to be open to learn, get mentors. There's so many awesome people in this industry that have been 20 years in this industry or have been 10 years or 5 years or whatever. And you just openly ask. When I went to that event that you guys were, that I met you, I know
Hmm.
it's on already, but este, I was open. I was like, give me your knowledge. Whoever I saw that knew something, I was like, tell me something that I should know in the journey. And then I got so much feedback from different people. And I think that that's what you have to do. You just got to do your research and not give up and have a purpose on the way. I think it's like a complete from different things. And I think women are actually, I'm not gonna say better in the industry, but we have detalle. I don't know how to say that in English. Detalle. Okay, so when you go to a shop and you see things pretty and clean, I'm not saying that men installers are not as well as clean and organized, but we have that touch. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah,
Sweet. Okay.
Thank you so much for all of your knowledge and like your hardships. Like, a lot of people don't want to share the hard parts, and like that's so necessary because like everyone goes through that kind of stuff. So, like, thank you so much for being open
Mhm.
about everying. You're so
Right.
strong.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Awesome.
inviting me. Thank you for inviting me. And I was checking out all your videos. Oh my God. I didn't know why you did not compete in the Tin Wiz event.
I had to
The
interview
Tinter
people
battles.
and
You
we
didn't
we were
compete. You
busy.
were awesome.
Yeah.
I checked out your Instagram.
Well, thank you. Thank
Yeah,
I
you.
yeah,
saw all your footage and
she's
stuff, and I
good.
was like, oh my God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm going to compete in the
that's
next
good.
one. So, I really want to.
for sure. For sure.
Awesome. Awesome.
Well, yeah, Lean, we okay, it's coming to our time,
That's
so we
great.
about to
Thank you
wrap
for
it up.
having me.
Yeah, we want to
you
thank
so
you. Thank
much.
you so much. If you can just let everybody know where they can follow you or check you out on social media and stuff like that. You can just mention that.
Of
And
course. Yes. Okay. Yeah. You guys can look me up in Eileen Auto Tint PR .com. I have a .com. I have Instagram, Facebook. I have a TikTok. I'm not really good at it, but I have it. And I'm just trying to be everywhere, a little bit everywhere, for you guys can see something different. Take
awesome,
something different.
awesome.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Go follow her. She's
Right.
amazing.
We appreciate you for coming on.
Yes.
Appreciate you for taking the
Thank
time
you.
to allow us to interview you and stuff like that. We wish you nothing but the best and more success. And like I say, we will talk. We'll talk again. For sure.
Absolutely.
Yes. Call me. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, you enjoy the rest of your night, and like I say, we will see you again. And thank you for coming on.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
All right. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, that was a great episode. Go check her out. She's amazing. And like, her shop is awesome too. So, I mean, when she says girls are clean.
Some guys are clean. We try to go out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I went in some guys' shop door, and they just, man, they got tent straps and everything like all over the place. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. You know what I mean? But you got to keep a clean shop. You want to keep a clean shop and stuff like that. Because when it's clean, it's neat. You can work better. And also, if your customers ever get a glance at it, and they trust you better with their vehicle by knowing that you have a nice, clean, organized shop. So, well, man, that's it. Women Wednesday. I was here filling in for Alicia. Like I say, once again, Alicia is opening up her new shop. She's moving into a new shop. It's a lot of good things going on. Kayla is got this nice machine coming. What you got coming? What you got coming, Kayla?
I got a Jaguar plotter coming.
Yeah. So okay. So welcome to the plotter world. You know what I mean? So Kayla doing big things over there. In Texas. But like I say, Women Wednesday. This is their thing, and they've been giving the women a voice, and it's been like I say, the women empowerment movement that they got going on. So I'm definitely I'm happy, and I'm glad to see that the women are coming out more in the industry and getting more involved and stuff like that. So that's the great thing about it. So man, I'm excited to see what's to come in the future.
Yeah, me too. Keep it coming.
Awesome. So we want to thank y'all for tuning in to the Tint Life podcast, Women Wednesday. I'm gonna let Kayla Ramirez close it out.
Don't forget to tune in on Wednesday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, PM. And like, follow, share, subscribe to our YouTube. And thank you so much. We'll see y'all next time.
Thank you for tuning in to Women Wednesday here on the Tint Life podcast.